So what's going on, guys? My name is MrDalekJD, and today we have a really exciting World War II Zombies video, as the achievements for Call of Duty World War II have gone live on the PlayStation Network, and thanks to the website ExoPhase, we now have all the achievements and the achievement icons for zombies, which gives us a ton of information regarding World War II Zombies, including the confirmed map name now, so it's officially in here, as well as some new details and Easter egg stuff, as well as wonder weapons. If you guys are at all excited by this, make sure you leave me your thoughts down below in the comments section. If there's any trophies which you think have some other meanings, there's definitely one we'll talk about during this video for sure. Let me know, and also if you're excited, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. But anyway, jumping into the first one, I believe this is one of the two main Easter egg trophies linked towards the main quest, and this one is Fireworks. In the Final Reich, retrieve the artifact. Now, as we know from the leaks and now confirmed from the achievements, this map is called the Final Reich. That's 100% it. That is the map name, which is really cool, and this is retrieve the artifact. Now, we know from the premise of the story in this map, we are going in to find a artifact which belonged to the Roman Emperor Barbarossa. Now, from all the storyline stuff we got from World War II Zombies back in July, it seems there is a emphasis on Barbarossa's sword containing some sort of ancient elemental power, which is going to play a big role in the story. We don't know the exact specifics, and we don't really want to know, because that's going to be what the juicy story details are going to be when we jump into the map. But the trophy icon itself is what seems to be a large culmination of zombies in seems to be one massive body. You can see at least 6 zombie heads all attached, forming this massive mouth. I don't know what this is going to be. We've not seen anything about this. I have no idea. Could this be a huge boss? We really don't know. Now, this next one is a slight story spoiler trophy, actually, but it can't be too spoilerific in the grand scheme of things, because otherwise they wouldn't have included this. And this is Dark Reunion. In the Final Reich, save Klaus. And we have this trophy image of what appears to be someone that looks pretty dead to me. So we know that in the storyline for this map, Marie Fisher is being sent with a load of other art people to go into this map and not only recover some extremely important pieces of art, but also try and save her brother. Now, from this, we can sort of assume that it's not going to be a very nice moment for her when she does eventually find Klaus, as this doesn't seem like he's in a great situation right now. But the trophy does imply that we're going to save him, so we don't know what the outcome is going to be. If we're actually going to save him, or if he's going to have a bad ending. We really don't know at this point. Now, this is where things get even more interesting, because this achievement is called Pressure Cooker, and this is the only one which references this, and it says, in Prologue, survive until wave 20. Now, we notice in this, Prologue is capitalized with a P, which means this is the name of something. Now, when we think of Prologue, obviously it means something like an introduction, the very beginnings of a game per se, and we've not had this ever inside of Zombies. There has been a few little rumors and things here and there over on the subreddit and other corners of the internet where people have assumed that there's going to be more than one map included with World War II Zombies. Now, while I don't think that's the case necessarily, I do believe there could be an additional area or map selection which will be part of the Final Reich map, perhaps one which will be very bare bones, maybe Nakda and Toten style, where you don't really have a lot of things in your vicinity, and this is the very much bare basic survival aspect of the map. If this is what this turns out to be, then this is awesome, because we have the Final Reich, which we can assume to be these massive experience of a map, and then we have this smaller, shortened version of it where you can simply just jump in if you want and kill some zombies without the complexity of knowing like quests and Easter eggs and all that stuff. So we have to keep a watch on what this could be, but this seems like a really interesting thing for them to add in, and it'd be great to see and learn more about what this prologue is. The next achievement we have is Red Mist. In the Final Reich, get 10 kills from a single bomber's explosion, and we have an image of what the bomber zombie looks like. I'm not sure if we've seen this inside of the trailers yet, but this thing looks to pack quite a punch. It looks pretty nasty, and it seems to have something quite big on its back, essentially probably explosives. So what this will do is probably a zombie that when it's near you, it will simply explode. And with this, you want to try and haul a load of zombies so that when this thing does explode, of course they will die by the fire emitted from the bomber. A little bit like a napalm zombie. zombie. This next trophy we have is called Dark Art. In the Final Reich, build all variants of the Tesla gun. Now this is extremely exciting because it means we have multiple variants of the Tesla gun, just much like an elemental wonder weapon, and I'm really excited by that. I don't know what the link is between the Tesla gun and this image of the achievement, which is like an eagle with what looks like lightning bolts behind it. I really don't know what that eagle can mean, but if we look in the trailers, there is some portions where you can see these weird machines with little eagles sat on top of it. So I don't know if they're linked towards the Tesla guns or if they're something like the perk machines like I assumed originally. We really don't know. This next trophy is called Strike. In the Final Reich, knock over 10 zombies with a Wustling charge. Now you're probably like, what the heck is a Wustling charge? Well, Wustling is actually the name of the devil himself zombie we see in the trailer. This huge boss zombie which has this massive sort of like blade on its arm. It just looks disgusting. What seems to be the case here with how this zombie will work, judging by this trophy, is that this thing, as you can see in the trailer, it breaks out of a chamber and it can essentially charge at the player extremely quickly. What I think is going to happen with this trophy is you're going to have to somehow lead the Wustling zombie so it charges through a horde of zombies, knocking them over like Skittles. Now this next one is really peculiar. Lurking around. In the Final Reich, find and shoot Dr. Straub. And we have this icon which looks very similar to what we see in the trailer, where the camera pans down to this lower level. We can see what looks to be Dr. Straub stabbing a body repeatedly, just like we see in this image. So perhaps this could be a bit like a Shadow Man sort of Easter egg, where as you're walking around, you may just see the shadow or outline of Dr. Straub somewhere, and if you shoot him, you might get something cool, maybe perhaps some points or some sort of part perhaps. I don't really know what exactly his purpose would be, but I'd assume that if Dr. Straub is a big deal within the whole plotline of why the zombies are there, it would make sense for him to die in this first map, unless there was some massive bigger plotline with more people involved than just this crazy German doctor. This next one is Undertaker. In the Final Reich, kill the bomber with the shovel. So this is another trophy tied to the bomber, and again this probably means this is going to be really difficult to do. Now we've not had any mention of melee weapons inside of World War II Zombies before, so this confirms that we were going to have melee weapons, as there's going to be a shovel which we can use to kill zombies. Now obviously killing a bomber is going to be really difficult, because if you get near this thing, it's obviously going to blow up. So there's going to be some ulterior, some interesting way in which you'll be able to take this thing down without it exploding on you beforehand. Very intriguing, and the fact that we have a shovel means that there could possibly be other melee weapons. Perhaps the players themselves, the characters, each have their own specific melee. Don't think that would make a lot of sense in terms of only one person be able to get the achievement in a group of 4, but it is an interesting concept to think about, as IW had different melee animations. Now this is exciting stuff. Lightning Handler. In the Final Reich, build a Tesla gun. Now what I like is this trophy actually shows us an image of the Tesla gun itself in the hands of one of the players. The last trophy we had related to the Tesla guns was of course the Eagle one, which mentions build all variants of it. This is just building one version of it, and perhaps the way that this works is like we knew from the Game Informer article, there's going to be some sort of payload which you're going to follow around the map where you've got to stand in the vicinity, which will charge it up via zombie kills, and after a certain amount of time it's going to unlock something in the map which will allow you to build the Tesla gun, which is exciting. Perhaps maybe that part of that little mission only gives you a part to building the Tesla gun, and there's going to be multiple parts we're going to need to get, or different objectives we're going to need to do in order to get ourselves a Tesla gun. But from the image, it looks like a mini ray gun with a Wonder Wafer on it. It just looks so damn cool. I can't wait to see how these will work inside of the mode itself. And the final achievement is White Knuckles. In the Final Reich, survive 3 pest waves in a single match without getting hit. And we have the image of what these pest zombies are going to look like. And now we know from the trailer that these are the zombies with the metal casing on their heads and backs. And you can see in this, but also in the trailer, it seems their flesh hasn't melted away off their bodies. But in the trailer, you can see that they've been lit on fire so much that the flesh has torn away, and you can see the skeleton underneath, which is really creepy. We don't know the exact attack this zombie has, because it doesn't seem to have any arms. So we don't know what could happen there, but this obviously must be quite a difficult achievement for it to be part of that achievement list. But there we go, my friends. That is all of the World War II zombie achievements inside of World War II. It's really damn exciting that we're getting this, and really makes you realize we are so close to this game releasing. It's not far away at all, and hopefully we'll get some more stuff down the line in the next week or so, leading up to that last week before release. Oh my word. Let me know what you think of all of this stuff down below in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, you found it informative, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we are going to hit you with a load of World War II zombies videos leading up to the release. And of course, on day one when it drops, there is going to be everything you're ever going to want to need to know about the Final Reich here on my channel. If we learn anything else about this prologue as well, I'll definitely update you. If there is any more information, you can definitely find it here on the channel. But thank you for watching. You've been amazing, and I'll catch you guys next time.